All right, so let's implement add edge on our graph class. So let's just define add edge, and it takes two vertices. I'll just go with v1 and v2. And then in here, we just need to access this dot adjacency list of v1 is now equal, or not equal to, excuse me. We're going to push into that v2, and then do the same thing. This dot adjacency list of v2, we will push in, not pish, v1. And that's all, according to the specs that I laid out, that's all you have to do. Now, if you did want to add error handling in to make sure that this is a valid key and this is a valid key, you could do that. Just a couple of conditional statements, but I'm going to leave mine super simple. Let's just make sure it works. So I'm going to define down here, let's do equals new graph. I'll fast forward through this. Okay, so I have 3 vertices in there. They should all be empty at this point. Great. Now let's try doing g.add edge from, let's go from Dallas and Tokyo, which the direction doesn't matter because it's going to go both ways. And if we look at our adjacency list, we now have Tokyo is in the Dallas array and Dallas is in the Tokyo array. So if we wanted to make this a directed graph, we just wouldn't do both of these, right? We would take the first one so that the order would matter. We would go from v1 to v2 and only do this. We wouldn't go from v2 to v1. But we're assuming that our flights go both directions, which I think most airlines do. I mean, I don't know. It's possible that they only have flights in one direction from one city to another and they fly back a different route. We're ignoring that. Okay, so let's just make sure it works again. Just double check. Let's also add one from Dallas to Aspen. And if we look at our adjacency list now, we have Aspen has Dallas and Dallas also has Aspen. Okay, so that's all there is to adding an edge.